Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to today's video. For those of you who are new and this is your first time on my channel, you may not yet, keyword yet, be subscribed. Welcome, my name is Tyler with an O, and for those of you who are already subscribed, already my people, and are joining me today for another video, then welcome back, welcome, come on, pull up a chair and let's chat. Y'all know what's so annoying? Apparently there's this thing now called a boy beat. And girls are trying to, you know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do a boy beat or whatever. And you know, okay, cute, like just how there's like boyfriend jeans or the boyfriend shirt or boyfriend fit, like things like that. So this boy beat apparently is basically no makeup essentially. And like I understand, like I get it, trust me, I get it. It's just hard being like, you know, a boy in the beauty community and we get, you know, the boy beat. Like the gag is half the boys in the beauty community can do a better beat than most of the girls, so I don't know, I don't want to get into it, and like again, I'm not stupid, like I understand what it's referencing and what you guys are trying to get across with that title, like, you know, boyfriend jeans, or like, you know, the average heterosexual boy doesn't wear makeup, so like I'm doing no makeup, but just say like no makeup, or like a natural beat. But then again, at the same time, y'all want to call it a boy beat, go right on ahead, because people gonna type in boy beat on YouTube and they gonna see me beat to the back fucking door, okay? Anyways, that's not what I came out here to talk about. Honestly, y'all, I want to do a video, and I was been thinking about doing this video, but then like Iyanla already like did it. And not to say I won't do anything that Jackie's already done, however, I just didn't want to seem like the timing would have been like really seemed unoriginal. But like I have such a problem matching foundation and finding like the right foundation shade, if you guys can't already tell. And like especially like in my makeup Instagram pictures, you'll notice that like my skin will be like several different colors in different pictures or whatever, and that's like some days I'll use this foundation, some days I'll use this foundation. This one's too red, this one's too orange, this one's too yellow, this one's too green. Then I mix them, and then I'm one color this day and I mix them. So like I have so many foundations and I have yet to find the right shade. And then I know you're like, well, get samples, swatch it in the store, I did. I don't know if I'm just color changing some of them up, I don't know, or like, but it's mad annoying. Like I just really wish I can find like the right foundation shade. Like I would love to find a foundation shade that just works, that just like matches me. And I mean, obviously like there's other shade ranges that have it a little bit harder than me, but I'm saying like my particular issue with finding foundation shades is that for some reason people look at my skin tone and see orange. Like I don't know where that comes from. Like I don't understand it. I just genuinely don't understand it. When they make this orange ass color corrector looking foundation shade, who says like, yes, there, I know someone that color. Like, no, I don't get it. And so it's like, it's most of the time it's just gonna be way too orange. Like that's the main problem. And I'm like more neutral, cool tone. Like I have very much like green in my undertones, things like that. Brands try so hard to get away from green and neutral and olive undertones that they just feel like it's safe to go orange. And it's like, no, like, ugh. Anyways, baby, did y'all watch Iyanla? This episode 2, spoiler alert, if you didn't seen it, then you might not want to watch this video because we about to get into it. But that episode was so good, and I'm mad that it's like a, you know, a multi-part episode, because like I was waiting. Like I need to see the results. Like I need to see how this episode ends. However, I do feel, and this is just like, you know, my experience from being a TV viewer, I do feel like we all know what the outcome is about to be. You know, more, if anything, I feel like, okay, so basically for y'all who don't know, this episode is basically about, there's 3 sisters or whatever, they don't get along or whatever, but the tea is that their mom being angry with their father, and again, this doesn't come from any personal account or self-experience, they're only going off of what their mother has told them, that their father raped and molested them as children. 2 of them are like against the dad, the 2 youngest ones. Well, the one in the middle claims she's team truth, but then every time Iyanla want to ask her something about like, you know, how would you feel, or what would be worse if my dad did it, I just can da 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 da. Okay, but what about if your mom lied? Because then it's just like all that resentment that you would have towards your dad for being this awful monster, you should feel towards your mom for creating this awful monster in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I would be just as mad. Like, how dare you? Especially she's like, oh, because I just really want to have a relationship with my dad. I just really want to have a relationship with my dad. Okay, so if your mama lied, then your mom made it so that you don't have this relationship that you want so bad with your mom, with your dad. So just as mad as you would be with your dad for molesting you as a child, I feel like you should be that mad to your mom because she made the whole shit up. And it's just like, I don't want to pick a side yet. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth because, you know, there's still a whole nother part of this story that has to be played out that we don't know. They took the lie detector test. Take the test! Take the test! To answer all these questions and to finally get to the truth once and for all. And like, I'm happy with Iyanla because, and honestly, this is just something that is very not new to her show and also not new to just the black community. We're so matriarchal, I want to say, and it's always like, you know, mother knows best and mama's gonna do right by her kids and mama's just protecting her kids. And I'm not saying that that's not very much the case in a lot of situations. However, we're just so quick to discredit the father figure or the paternal figure and side with the mom. It's just like, the man ain't always the villain every single time, you know? And there's just a point, and that's my thing. If this was true, back when this happened or whatever, we obviously got the police involved. There was a police report, you know, all the girls, everybody in the family was taken to the hospital and examined and everything like that. Papa's not in jail. They came to the conclusion, and the conclusion was that in the homegirl's panties was fucking Kool-Aid, was popsicle juice. Popsicles drippings, okay? There was no blood in the panties. And I don't understand, I don't know like if this is invasive or I don't know what, you know, all that testing would entail on a 3-year-old. However, you know, I just feel like in a situation that involves rape and investigation and everything like that, wouldn't they be testing for some type of DNA evidence, some type of, you know, biological residue, some tampering, okay, some type of, there would have definitely been some type of
soreness, irritation, nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
In the nether regions, you know, if homegirl was, if girl was getting violated. Okay, so now we're all just supposed to go off of mama's story because what? I'm so happy that Iyanla also clocked the tea of like, okay, so this happened, you know, 2-3 years old, and then 10 years later, you sent your daughters to go live with this man. So if you so strongly, wholeheartedly just knew in your gut, in your spirit, that this man done raped and violated your daughters, you sent them to go live with him? So either you're crazy and messed up in the head and not as, you know, caring and loving and, you know, protecting of your daughters as you try to claim to be, or he didn't do it. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of ways about this particular situation, especially because, like, you know, there's one daughter who is obviously old enough to account for this herself, and she's like, no. The daughter in question, the one that had the blood in her panties, is like, no. Dad never touched me. Nothing ever happened. Like, what's going on? Like, what do you mean? I understand she has resentment towards her mom, but I don't think that's motive enough for her to be sit here and siding with her dad and be up under the... I mean, I don't know. I just think that whole thing is just real. It just ain't sitting right with me. I don't know. But we gonna see on part 2. I don't know how polygraphs and lie detector tests work, but I'm very skeptical about those as well, and especially in situations like this, because I don't even feel like, of course, I mean, obviously the mama wasn't there to know if something happened to her daughter or not. So she's going off of the blood in the panties, and everything like that. But in her mind, she believes it. So a polygraph test, when she takes a lie detector test and they ask her these questions, she is answering truthfully because in her mind that is the truth. It's not like, oh, I'm lying about this man all these years. It's, oh, this is the truth that I believe about this man all these years. So her answers might be true. And then his answer's gonna be true. And so now, I mean, I don't know. I'm just interested to see where this is gonna go, how this is gonna go, because either way, it's gonna go, okay? I'm really fascinated. I just feel like these eyebrows are a little too defined in the front. They're just a little, that line underneath, this just needs a little, there's a little bit too much hateration in this dancery. And this is why I didn't really talk about like the whole R. Kelly documentary situation. Issues like this, when there's like, you know, sides, and there's the truth, and there's what really happened, and sexual assault and victims and everything like that. Like I like to stay out of it and keep my 2 cents out of it. Of course, we can all hypothesize and you know, try to say what we believe and who we think is lying and who's wrong and point the finger and everything. But at the end of the day, like, if we're not involved, it's just really hard to, like, insert yourself into somebody else's, you know, and I don't want to be, you know, one more person stirring the pot or making this person invalidating somebody, or, you know, so I try to stay out of that. However, the R. Kelly documentary, I do have some very strong opinions on her. I do feel a lot of ways about that documentary, but like I said, this is the reason that I don't get into it, especially with a subject like that. Y'all gonna figure it out. We're gonna leave this to our criminal justice system to, you know how that should go. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to get on here real quick and get my bass down and just chat with you while I do it. If y'all really want to see a boy beats, because I intend to get like I want to be on that threshold of drag makeup and not drag makeup. You know, like, I'm about to go full, I'm trying to be beat like a Nigerian. Oh, wow. Okay, whoa, that sounds wrong. I mean, if you've ever seen Nigerian makeup artists or Nigerian, you know, beauty gurus, their style of makeup, that's like full pigment, full saturation on the eyes, full, you know, like glam, vivid, all of that. Like, I thought I played with colors before, but over the past week, I've been watching some of these Nigerian makeup artists and the way that they do their shadows and the way that they lay these colors down. I'm so inspired. So anyways, that is what this base is in preparation for. So make sure that you stay tuned for the next video after this one. Obviously, I mean, I'm just saying the best way to do that is to go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more of this TylorWithAnO goodness. And then I will catch you all on the next video. Peace. This eyebrow is always just so snatched. Like, I love this brow. His sister though over here, she be trying it. She be trying it.